The silent health epidemic sweeping America. Have you heard of the silent health epidemic sweeping America? Did you hear what the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition states? That up to 39% of the population could be suffering from this potentially life-threatening deficiency, with half of the population having suboptimal levels. If you're vegan, things get even scarier. Studies have consistently shown that up to 80% of vegans suffer from this potentially life-debilitating deficiency. The CDC and the National Institute of Health are concerned about the predicted rising levels of Alzheimer's, dementia, memory loss, multiple sclerosis, depression and anxiety, cardiovascular disease, learning or developmental disorders in children, autism spectrum disorder, autoimmune disease and immune dysfunction, cancer, male and female infertility. All these diseases have been proven to be linked to this common deficiency. In fact, 50% of people tested for illnesses related to this deficiency are shown to have normal levels. The irony is that usually there's just one predominant symptom to this deficiency. You may go through all sorts of diagnostic tests before your doctor even thinks to check for this deficiency. In this video, I'm going to tell you about what's said to be the most important energy-boosting nutrient. Johns Hopkins Medical School named it as one of only 3 vitamins that are vital, that everybody may need to stay healthy as we age. If any of the following everyday symptoms sound familiar to you, you could be at risk. If you get home and fall asleep on the couch from exhaustion way before bedtime, you drink more coffee than you know is healthy, or drink awful energy drinks to try to give yourself that vital boost you need. You feel a sense of disappointment and emptiness in your life. Your life just doesn't excite you. You commonly experience bloating and flatulence. Ever forget something, even though you specifically told yourself you needed to remember it. You experience lightheadedness and dizziness. You have pale skin. You have a smooth tongue. You find it hard to concentrate and stay focused on tasks. Maybe you feel like your immune system is letting you down. If you said yes to more than one of these symptoms, it's likely you're experiencing the early signs of suffering from what has been described as a major health concern. A vitamin B12 deficiency is thought to be one of the leading nutrient deficiencies in the world. A study in 2004 showed that it's a major health concern in many parts of the world, including the U.S. Vitamin B12 deficiency can be hard to detect, especially considering how common the symptoms can be. It's not your fault that you're at risk. Why? Because in America, the normal levels are 250 to 350 pg/ml, but in countries such as Japan and across Europe, the lowest limit is 500 to 550 pg/ml. 500 to 550 pg/ml is not the normal amount. It's considered low levels, double what is considered normal here in the U.S. Scary, I know. That's why you need to take action today. I'm going to teach you exactly how you can help balance your B12 levels. You need to realize there is a cost to not dealing with this. So, why is the vitamin B12 deficiency epidemic an epidemic at all? Why is it so important to have the correct levels of B12 in our diet? Let's get into it. Unbelievably, 1 in 4 U.S. adults are deficient, and over half the population has suboptimal levels. You see, our bodies don't naturally produce B12. This means we have to get our B12 intake from what we ingest into our bodies. As we get older, this gets even more difficult. This is because, as we age, our stomachs naturally lose the ability to produce stomach acid. This acid is vital for our bodies to absorb B12 from food. B12 is a vital ingredient in a healthy life. It's responsible for keeping the body's nerves and blood cells healthy. B12 helps your body reproduce DNA and generate healthy cells. So if you carry on what you've been doing, or worse, do nothing at all, things can get unimaginably serious. Having low levels of B12 may leave you having to endure the misery of blindness. Chronic B12 deficiency is known to cause deterioration of the optic nerves, resulting in blindness. This is an irreversible condition. Heart disease. Studies show insufficient amounts of vitamin B12 can elevate your homocysteine levels, potentially increasing your risk for heart disease and stroke. Cancer. Vitamin B12 plays an important role in DNA synthesis. Its presence in your cells helps to ease the wear and tear on your genetic material. Damage to DNA is a well-known risk factor for cancer. Low levels of B12 are specifically linked to increased risk for breast and cervical cancer. Peripheral neuropathy. Peripheral neuropathy is a disease or dysfunction of your peripheral nerves. It can include numbness and tremor, as well as opposite sensations like tingling, pain, itching, and pins and needles. Your skin can become hypersensitive to the point where you can't stand to have anything touching certain areas of your body. Clothing and bedding actually cause pain. Pernicious anemia. Vitamin B12 helps in the formation of red blood cells. A chronic lack of adequate B12 will naturally affect your body's ability to create red blood cells, which can eventually lead to pernicious anemia. Left untreated, pernicious anemia can do permanent, serious damage to your body. It can damage your nerve cells and affect everything from your balance to your sense of smell. It's been proven to cause changes to the surface of your digestive tract, increasing your risk of stomach cancer. It can increase your risk of heart disease and strokes. Alzheimer's and dementia. In a normal brain, vitamin B12 allows cells to form new connections, a process that allows memory formation. B12 is also a vital component of myelin, which is the coating that protects many brain cells. This role of B12 suggests why it has been linked to dementia. Depression and anxiety. Like dementia, B12 helps with cell production in the brain and the protection of them. A lack of B12 can cause these connections to fail and the production of healthy brain cells to falter, leading to mental health issues. Observational studies have found that as many as 30% of patients hospitalized for depression are deficient in vitamin B12. Pregnancy issues. If pregnant, you'll increase your risk of your baby being born with neural tube defects, a class of birth defects affecting your baby's brain and spinal cord. Spina bifida, which can cause paralysis, is a type of neural tube defect, as is anencephaly, which is fatal. Sleeping problems. Not having enough B12 will mean your body will produce less melatonin, which is also known as the sleep hormone. As you age, your body will naturally get less efficient at producing this. The list of symptoms goes on. You'll be vulnerable to fatigue, explosive diarrhea, problems walking, muscle weakness, bleeding gums, and mouth sores. So what do people do when they realize they may have this problem? What's the number one mistake people make when they realize they could be suffering from a B12 deficiency? They head straight for Google to discover where B12 comes from and how they can increase their intake. And what's the number one mistake they discover? They discover that B12 can be obtained by consuming meat. They think, okay, so I'll just increase the amount of meat in my diet. Why is this the number one mistake? Increasing your meat intake is just downright unhealthy. It comes with a whole range of new, life-threatening health hazards, such as cardiac disease, cancer, diabetes, and obesity. Meat contains cholesterol and saturated fat, which all contribute to America's top killers. You'll have an increased risk of heart attacks and strokes. Studies have shown that people who consume a lot of meat are 20% more likely to develop cancer. Pancreatic cancer has been consistently linked to heavy meat consumption. Meat may also contain high levels of hormones. This can trigger reproductive problems and early onset puberty in children. Increasing your meat intake will force your kidneys to work harder and harder. Having to remove all the extra protein in your diet can stress out your kidneys, leading to kidney damage and even contributing to renal failure in some cases. High dietary protein levels cause your body to excrete more calcium. This can then contribute to osteoporosis, a bone disease that occurs when the body loses too much bone, makes too little bone, or both. As a result, bones become weak and may break from a fall, or, in serious cases, from sneezing or minor bumps. When you ingest more protein than your body needs, it converts most of these calories into sugar and then fat. This all leads you onto the path of another epic public health crisis, obesity. Obesity increases the risks of a number of other chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease, hypertension, diabetes, dyslipidemia, and various types of cancer. You'll become a sweaty fat mess, ashamed to look at yourself in the mirror. That's not what you want. And if you're thinking, I'm vegan, I'm not at risk of that, think again. Remember, studies have shown that 80% of vegans have a B12 deficiency, which leads to similar results. Vitamin B12 can be found in some fortified plant foods, like nutritional yeast, fortified grain products, and algae sea vegetables. But most of these are not nearly as absorbable as natural animal sources are. So, what do you do? What happens if you just do nothing? If you keep doing what you've been doing? Your symptoms keep getting worse until one day you become depressed and blind with explosive diarrhea. You can't even get to the toilet fast enough because the muscle damage to your legs has left you with problems walking. That's if you can remember where the toilet is. After all, a lack of B12 causes memory loss that can lead to dementia. You live a life marinating in your own feces. How do you tackle this epidemic? You know that increasing our meat intake can seriously harm our health. Our bodies just can't absorb the levels of B12 needed when ingesting plants and vegetables. You know that as you age, this will naturally become harder to absorb B12 because your stomach naturally loses the ability to produce stomach acid. You don't want to increase your risk of these symptoms. You certainly don't want the side effects that come with consuming more meat in your diet. If you're a vegan, that's just not even an option. I know that, and I have your solution. It's just a simple 20-second routine each day. It will help you maintain the B12 levels in your body. Premium B12 Drops. Made in the USA at our Food and Drug Administration registered lab, Premium B12 Drops will aid you in maintaining the correct levels of B12 your body craves, as well as combating the dangers of suffering from a B12 deficiency. So, what's the 20-second-a-day routine? Well, it's super easy to do, and soon it will become just like brushing your teeth each day. As soon as you've ordered your Premium B12 Drops, I'll rush your order and get them delivered directly to your doorstep. You'll receive your personal 2-ounce bottle of delicious cherry-flavored drops, enough to last you 60 days. Your drops contain no artificial flavoring, just 100% natural, yummy cherry flavor. Then all you have to do is place 1 drop under your tongue, hold it for 20 seconds, and swallow. It's so simple, anyone can do it. Just make it a part of your morning or nightly routine, and soon you won't even have to think about it. It will be as natural as brushing your teeth each day, except it will take up less time. Premium B12 Drops will easily fit in your wash bag so that you'll be able to take them wherever you go. Why place the drop under your tongue? Remember before, we spoke about how, as you age, your stomach naturally produces less stomach acid you need to extract B12 from what you ingest. It's been proven that just swallowing your B12 supplement only creates expensive trips to the bathroom. Up to 99% of what you swallow is not even absorbed by your body, whereas taking the drops under your tongue, also known as sublingual absorption, and letting the drops sit for 20 seconds, bypasses this problem. It allows the drops to act fast, being absorbed through capillaries in your mouth. The B12 gets straight into your bloodstream where you need it, minimizing wastage, making the drops suitable for all ages. You'll get the B12 your body craves. Premium B12 Drops have been designed in an FDA-registered lab to be quick, simple, and painless. You won't have the hassle of booking a doctor's appointment to receive multiple B12 injections. No choking down hard-to-swallow pills or capsules. These pills can contain silica or silicon dioxide to prevent caking, sodium benzoate or benzoic acid as a preservative, magnesium stearate or stearic acid for easier manufacturing, lecithin as an emulsifier gum to bind ingredients together, and providone as a binder. They've also been proven to contain fillers and coatings such as rice flour, animal fat, wax, sawdust, glue, baby powder, and in some cases, shellac. Nasty stuff. Not with Premium B12 Drops, though. Your Premium B12 Drops are free of yeast, wheat, milk, or milk derivatives, lactose, sugar, soy, artificial color, and artificial flavoring. Start your journey to balancing your B12 levels today. You'll start to notice the amazing health benefits that can follow. Increase your energy production. You'll have more energy to enjoy life after work and on the weekends. B12 is needed to convert carbohydrates into glucose in the body. Having the correct levels of B12 leads to efficient energy production and a decrease in fatigue and lethargy in the body. You won't be yawning in the middle of the day or finding yourself falling asleep on the couch. You'll have more energy to do what you want to do. Your memory will improve. Vitamin B12 allows cells to form new connections, a process that allows memory formation. Stop having those, "I swear I was supposed to do something" moments. Vitamin B12 has been proven to improve memory and has been suggested to lower your risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Reduce stress, depression, and improve your mood. B12 has been proven to have a positive effect on your brain health. It helps in healthy regulation of the nervous system, reducing depression, stress, and brain shrinkage. Protection against heart disease. Research has shown B12 lowers homocysteine levels and improves unhealthy cholesterol levels. This lowers high blood pressure, reducing your chances of having a heart attack or stroke. Maintaining the correct homocysteine levels has also been shown to prevent other illnesses like type 2 diabetes, rheumatoid arthritis, and osteoporosis. Reduce your risk of developing cancer. B12 is vital when it comes to your body reproducing healthy DNA. Damaged DNA is well known as being a factor in developing cancer. The cancers it has been associated with helping reduce include prostate, lung, breast, and colon cancer. Slow the appearance of aging. Essential in producing healthy cells. Taking premium B12 drops will strengthen your hair and nails and aid the reproduction of new, healthy skin. This reduces the appearing of aging, keeping you looking young. Smooth digestion. B12 allows your digestive system to function properly, reducing constipation. It stops backed-up digestion, which can lead to extra toxicity in your body. Have a healthy pregnancy. B12 has been proven to aid the brain development and nervous systems in unborn babies. Sleep sound at night. B12 helps your body produce melatonin, also known as the sleep hormone. A good night's sleep has been proven to aid healthy weight loss and reduce stress. Premium B12 drops don't stop here when it comes to health benefits. They're also packed full of other vital health-enhancing vitamins your body craves. Vitamin B2. This is an essential nutrient in your diet, playing a pivotal role in energy production and giving you a greater natural daily energy boost. Vitamin B3, playing a vital role in reducing cholesterol and maintaining it at a healthy level, offering you added protection against heart disease. Vitamin B5. Research has shown it has a positive effect on the following conditions: asthma, hair loss, allergies, stress and anxiety, respiratory disorders, and heart problems. Vitamin B6. Proven to have a positive effect on your metabolism, helping healthy weight loss. It's also shown to improve your immune system. It also protects against premenstrual syndrome, hormone control, emotional disorders, skin conditions, cardiac diseases, kidney disorders, carpal tunnel syndrome, multiple sclerosis, anemia, arthritis, and influenza. Made in the USA in our FDA-registered lab, you're 100% safe to try this out. If, for whatever reason, you're not 100% satisfied with your energy boost, enhanced mood, or your added protection from a vast array of life-deteriorating illnesses, just let me know. We'll refund 100% of your money back. Even if you're down to your last drop, it doesn't matter. You'll receive every penny back fast, hassle-free, no questions asked. So, now you've got two paths in front of you. The path to your left is full of potholes and speed bumps, slowing down your progress. It leads to your current destination. Nothing but an increased chance of depression, heart disease, and dementia. The path on the right, this is the path that takes you in a new, better direction. It's smooth, newly laid tarmac, beautifully snaking through a scenic mountain route, taking you on the road to added protection from mental illness, as well as providing you with improved focus and energy. Think about this. Wouldn't it be great to have extra energy throughout your day? Finish work and still have excess energy to play with your children until bedtime. Read them a story without yawning. Or go out in the evening with friends or family and wake up for work then the next morning feeling fresh while knowing you're helping protect yourself from horrific life-altering diseases. You're 100% safe to try this out. You've got nothing to lose. Take the right road. Order your premium B12 drops now by visiting premiumb12drops.com. To get there, you can click on the link below in the description box.